Hey Kay, how are you? Hey Joanne. Oh, okay. Well, go back and finish it. I'll still be here. My videos last at least an hour. I'm just gonna move stuff around here. I want to sit back and relax, and my back's hurting. I should have done this beforehand. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Hey, Dory June. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Hey, Steve. Happy Sunday to you too. I hope y'all's weekend has been going well. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Dory, that taco salad was delish. And the best part was it was low carb. Hey, Kay. I got two Ks. KK. Hey, Carrie. I'm doing pretty good, Carrie. Oh, weekends are always too short, huh? Hey, Elizabeth. Joanne, I never know when I go live. I just kind of say, hey, I think I'll go live. I don't like to schedule them because with my fibro, I never know what it's going to be from day to day. Oh, KK, this is Carrie T. Y'all gotta quit confusing me and stick with a name. That's okay, Elizabeth. All right, KK. That's all right. Even if you're just here for a couple of minutes, I don't mind. Bye. Got my lemon water from the lemons I got today. Come on, boo boo, if you're coming. Y'all went blank on me again. You know how that is going to be today. I know. Well, I don't need your attention because I'm talking to my peeps. Y'all went blank, so give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Oh, absolutely, Steve. Especially extreme heat. So I was glad that my nephew was able to charge my AC unit. Gotcha, Joanne. Heating pads. I love heating pads for that, though. Hey, Alicia. I'm glad you did. Hello. Oh, okay, Kay. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Sylvia. Oh, thank you. Sylvia, I used to do it all the time in my older videos, and then I whacked my hair off, and it's getting long again. Hello, Dendrea. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I was sitting up earlier. I'm like, no, my back's hurting. I need to sit back. Um, this one and Big Dog are mine. Miss Molly Tamales is my daughter's. Hey, I prefer. All right, I prefer. I'm glad you stopped in. I love you. Thank you, Elisa. I hope your weekend went well. You take care. Hey, Terry. Good. I'm glad. You take care too, Alicia. Hey, Jennifer. Long time no see. How are you? It's going pretty good. Pretty good. Went out, went Aldi shopping, and then went to breakfast with my mom. So that's always a good day. Thank you, Alicia. Hey, Donna. Got you, Jennifer. That's okay. She's doing pretty good, Margaret. Still, has a lot of back pain and her sciatic nerve is bothering her, but she's been doing exercise because I had told her, I said, the first thing they're going to recommend you do is physical therapy. So in a recliner, she's working with a rubber band and doing some exercise. And she said that it's where your leg meets your trunk of your body, kind of towards the inside, is where she's having the most problems. And it's already feeling slightly better to her. So I'm glad. Hey, Donna. I know. I always get paranoid when I don't hear, from some people. I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't say nothing or do anything wrong. It seems to be helping, Margaret. Hey, Mona. No, stop. Thank you. I prefer. Yeah, sometimes fiber warriors, y'all know that you have the generic constant all over pain, but then you'll get extra pain. And usually it's in our neck, in our shoulder area. Sometimes for me, it's in my buttock. Yes, sometimes I'm a pain in my own ass. And I know y'all are like shocked by that news, but it's the sciatic nerve that's bugged me. But I haven't had that, knock on wood, in a long time. Hey, Nola. Terry, I'm having a pretty good day. Girl, I get that too. Bottom of my feet, like right, the pad that's like right below your toes gets me. Well, I have sometimes snicker. And my friends are not surprised by that information. Hey, Queen of Diamonds. Y'all, those are my pants. As soon as I came into the house today. Hey, I want to be fit. I want to be fit. Our Aldi's had 10 hamburger patties for $10. The fresh ground ones that they form themselves. But the deal started Wednesday. So when we went this morning, they didn't have any more. Hey, Marla. But you know, Aldi's always has good deals. Y'all, I was bad and went into the yard last night in the dark. You know, my daughter makes me promise not to get in the yard, but she bought a bird feeder and a bird bath, and so it's been so hot that I filled it up last night, and the birds have gone crazy over it. Poor things. So I didn't fall. So, Maria, did I say hi to you? If not, hi. I know, Snicker. It was so nice to get in the car and have the AC turned on, even this morning. Heard a car door slam. I don't know what you're barking for. It's just the neighbor. Yeah, just Sheba. It's just the neighbor, baby. You can't jump up here. She took off. I was gonna show you her. Yeah, it is usually hot. Yes, but it's been specifically hot this summer. It's been horrible. What did I tell somebody? Where did I go? When did I go to the store? Friday or was it this morning? Okay, I told somebody this morning leaving IHOP. Texans have to go to hell to have it just to cool down. How much weight have you lost? I've watched previous videos. Thank you. I want to be fit. I went for do the math because I can't. I went from 317 in March, and what was I, y'all? 282.2 last Wednesday. So quite a bit of weight. I could probably Queen. I could probably do instead of doing a wrap because the tortilla. I have low carb tortillas. I could probably do that. Hey, Randy, I'm doing pretty good. Hi, Sean. Nice meeting you, Shauna. Welcome to my YouTube family. Y'all say hi to Shauna. She's my newest victim. I mean, family member. Yeah, Kay, I heard that it's been unusually hot everywhere. Thank you, Margaret. Good morning, Rhonda. And TK, girl. Shauna, I try to allow in as little negativity as possible on my channel. I've got a lot of chronically ill people, and we just don't have time for the garbage, you know? So, did you figure it out? I want to 317, 282. That's what? If we say 280, that's 20, 37 pounds, is it almost? And for me, that's a drop in the bucket, but that's a feat for me. I know, Steve. Are you far enough away from those fires? That's just horrible. I'm glad you're cancer free, Queen. That's good to hear. Exactly, Mona. Hey, Ruby. Man, Rhonda. Hey, Stacy. I've never heard of Mark's, Jennifer, but you will like going to Aldi's. The other thing about Aldi's is why they can keep their prices low and their stores small, unlike Walmart and HEB or all the Kroger's, they'll only have like two choices of brands of stuff. Like if they carry tuna, they're only going to have two brands. Mayonnaise, they're only going to have two brands. Thank you. I prefer. I want to. It takes a lot for me to go live, and I don't know why. I mean, it takes a lot to do a videos, so I will try to do more. Y'all went away. Okay, we good. Right, Steve? I think so. All right, Margaret. You take care. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're not close to the fires. Oh, I feel you, Snicker. My fibro hates it too. Yeah, Mona, they're saying that people with asthma in California need to try to stay indoors, that it's not really good for y'all, all that smoke. The military installation that's right next to us is on fire. They're on their second fire. So, oh, definitely cheap. And I think they made Whole Foods pissed off because a lot, if not most, because they were good, Mona. I'm glad because it doesn't take much for your asthma to go nuts. Hey, Cheryl, welcome to my YouTube family. Y'all, we have another newbie. Say hi to Cheryl. Laura, I'm still here. We're only 18 minutes in, so you're doing good. Hey, Marie, woman, how have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. I always think the worst. I'm like, oh my God, Marie's back in the hospital. Are you doing okay, Marie? Oh, Jennifer, I agree. And they said that since Amazon bought them out, that they're supposed to be cheaper, but that's still expensive. Thank goodness I'm not tempted because we don't have Whole Foods anywhere close. The closest one I think is like an hour and a half away. Hey Nancy. Okay, y'all. 21 people in this room and I only got 8 thumbs up. You know we gotta counteract the thumbs down. So y'all give some. I know, Jennifer. Very expensive. Although their butternut squash soup is off the hook. Thank y'all. I don't see Sean, it should be where the regular video ones are. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mona, for stopping by. Love you, girl. Be good or be good at it. Thank you. Damn, I just dropped my mouse. That's okay. Yes, we do. I want to be fit. Ooh, that sounds good, Nancy. So, what y'all do this weekend? Try to stay cool in the house? I managed to leave the house every day this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shauna. Hey, someone shy? Girl, where you been? I've been pretty good. The kid comes home this year, this month. Not sure which day because they give them tentative days, and it's hardly ever on the actual day. So, but she's been good. Too hot to do much. I'll bet you, Cheryl. Yeah. Hey, Sherry. Thank God I prefer. I loved working nights. Gotcha, Laura. Let's see what temperature we got. I have to be careful, y'all, because those are my pants. Let's see. I went away again. It says it's 91. I can't hardly believe that. It feels like 94, so at least we're under 100, but it's, oh, we're talking about, but it's 12:50 here, almost 1 o'clock. I want to be, I'm still legally married to the ex. It'll be 2 years. We've been split up at the end of November. But even if we would have already been divorced, I don't even see me getting to a late relationship anytime soon. So, oh wow, someone shy. That's on my list to go to London. I don't know, Mona. Several people have said that. I don't know. Hey, JC, Dory, are you talking about me or my wife? Dang, I prefer. Okay, someone shy. I have no idea, Dory. I've had to block her from being able to text or call me. That didn't stop her though. That doesn't mean she can't voicemail me. And yeah, I got called a POS, a stupid ass, and pardon my French, a cunt. So yeah, that's the reasons why I have no contact with her. The same as with straight couple snicker. That's kind of hot for the UK, isn't it, Carrie? Laura, because she told me like we split up that year in November. She told me we'd be divorced by that January, and she never filed, so I can't afford it. It's very expensive. Hey, M. Jensen. Yeah, I agree. Yes, Sherry. Thank you, Dory. Jennifer. Yeah, Sherry, I'm just, that whole situation. I'm like, right now, I'm better off on my own. That's okay, Laura. What happened was we had a joint checking account, and the bank that we have, once you put your name on a bank account, you cannot take it off. On the reverse side of that, because of that, either one of us can close it without the other person's permission. And the week she left, I went down to Social Security and I had my direct deposit disability switched over to a personal account. I had the personal account for YouTube because I had opened one up just in my name so that I thought I was going to make tons of money, but you don't. Uh, so it could go in there so I could keep track of what I got paid. So it just kind of worked out. All I had to do was transfer the money. But she had had her own account the same week. Like she left on a Monday, by Wednesday, she had her own checking account and she never switched her direct deposit. And so last October, I had told her that come this past February, I would be closing the joint account. So she needed to move her money. Well, I guess she got pissed and didn't think I would do it. And she never moved her money. And so come March, her paycheck didn't go into the bank account because the bank account was closed. And so she left me a message telling me how she felt about it. But I gave her plenty of time to move it. So, yes, it is. I want to be fit. Thank you, Dory. Hey, Jude. Yes, Sherry. I wish I could afford it because that's the last thing. The checking account and the marriage is the two things that tied us together. So now it's just all righty, I prefer sleep well. So, oh, I'm glad to hear that, Carrie. Yeah, someone shy. Yeah, she never. The last time we actually spoke. She said that no, she figured she wouldn't get him anyway, so she wasn't going to try for him. So that put a load off me. She used to. I wanna. I'm not sure about anymore. I told that last mukbang I did. I said my friendship with Sarge, and I told that story about why Sarge didn't like her, and I didn't get a call or a voicemail about it. So sounds like it, Marie. Y'all don't get that hotter weather over there in Europe. So I don't think she watches them anymore. Ooh, Cadbury. Love Cadbury chocolate. Oh, that's nice, Snicker. That is very nice. Yes, Queen. Not Sarge, but the other one. Sarge was just a good friend, but the other in the earlier part of my videos, the ones from 2016. I'll bet Sherry. I wish she would do that. I want to call her and say, "Hey, are you ever going to divorce me?" Dory, something's on about before the 90 days. It's coming on tonight, I think. Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. I did 16 years. Okay, Snicker, you hit the what button by accident? Uh, Fat bombs? What are those? I never heard of that, Jennifer. So I guess my answer would be no. I've never had them. Anything chocolate, someone shy. Thank you, Queen. You know, I keep the videos of me and the ex on my channel because people enjoy them, and it kind of reminds me of the few times we had good times together because I did have a good time taping those with her. Cheryl, we were together, actually physically together. We split November 28th. That December, the next month on the 28th, we would have been together 16 years, but we were legally married a year and 4 months of those 16. Oh, okay, Snicker. Oh, okay, Marie. Marie, did you? If my screen, my comment section keeps going blank. Did you tell me that you were doing all right? Every time I don't hear from you, I'm afraid that you're in the hospital. You doing well? I apologize if I missed your comment if you told me already. I don't know if I can't do without my meats. The little sugar-free treats, cocoa, coconut oil, and peanut butter. I use liquid stevia in place of sugar. They're delicious, like low-carb peanut butter cups. Jennifer, though, but isn't peanut butter itself high in carbs, or do you use a natural peanut butter? Because my favorite is Jif, and I think it has tons of carbs. Let me know what brand you use. Oh, okay, Laura. Natural, yes. Yeah, because they put a lot of sugar in it to make it taste good. I got to find some natural peanut butter. Crazy Richards. Okay, let me write that down. I miss peanut butter, y'all. Uh, right? Cancel. Y'all, I can't do much with this without my mouse, and I almost reported somebody on here. Yes, Sherry, we were. Shauna, you really need to. Oh wow, Jennifer, good. I wrote it down. So, all right, I want to be fit. You have a good day too. I want to thank you, Jennifer. I don't know if you saw that keto friendly chocolate my daughter bought me. It is so flippin' good, and it melted because that ass of a mail carrier put it in an outside box, but it melted like syrup. Whoever said that about once they get married, she was the same way before we got married. But I really wanted to be her wife. I thought we could work it out, and it just nothing ever changed. Some things changed, but hey, ASMR Lisa. Oh, you have been in the hospital. Oh man, that's what I was afraid of. You doing all right now though? Oh, okay, Jennifer. Sherry. It's going to be hard for me to trust again. Her attitude when we split, I mean, it was so hateful and horrible. I mean, I knew she could be mean, but not to the degree that she was. Skippy has 6 carbs but 2 fiber. That's not bad. So so 2 carbs a tablespoon. That's not too bad. But I don't know. I 3 tablespoons isn't a lot, and that's 6 carbs. I'd have to be really jonesing. I know, Queen, but yeah, right now, right, Jennifer? Chemo, you can just leave with that attitude because if you keep talking like that, I'm going to boot you out. Yes, I am fat, but I'm not a slut. Okay, so I'll know. Right, Sherry? I don't think she ever cheated on me, but it was the emotional stuff I couldn't take. Right, Jennifer? I sort of told my daughter she Amazon so much. She should get free stuff. Hey, Randy, did you leave and come back? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Marie. That's all right, Nancy. Hey. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. I know, Jennifer. My daughter did really good on Prime Day. She just was so afraid. She goes, Mom, I don't even want to sign on. Hey, Maria. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Me too, Joanne. That would be, if you break it down, 2 carbs for 1 tablespoon. So, Well, I think chemo is a 10-year-old child. Doing pretty good, Randy. How's your Sunday going? Is it Ruby? Hey, Amari. I'm glad to hear it, Randy. Oh, how are you doing? Yeah, it's Sunday chemo. Hey, Felicia. How are you? I'm glad you caught me too. I know, Felicia, right? Hey, Mary. Oh, I'm so glad. Felicia. Doing pretty good. I went to Aldi's this morning and had breakfast with my mom, so I always enjoy that. Managed to get out of the house every day for the past 3 days. So got air conditioning in my car. So when I go to the wedding next week, I'll be good to go. As it's a 5 hour trip. So there's just, I mean, I almost died 3 hours to see the in laws. So, right, Felicia? My videos will still be there. Queen, yeah, sometimes my body vibrates like this is a vibrating chair. It's weird to try to explain that to people. I'll tell people, God, my body's just like vibrating. And they're like, what? Hey, One Love. Which dog? This one? It's easier. Gotcha, Randy. Well, most of the time I enjoy being at home. I always try to find something to do, but I know that I need to move more, especially since I'm on this weight loss. And So I try to get out and do something. Even like starting off with even the Walmart grocery shop. Because I went Saturday, but I went somewhere else on Saturday because I remember getting out of the car and doing something. But just getting in the car and driving with the radio on to go drive to Walmart to have them put the groceries in my car, you know. So yesterday, last night, I vacuumed the whole house. It took, except for my bedroom, it took me 3 tries, but I got it done. So, Mary, a lot of times I can feel it coming. Like my body starts to vibrate more, just shifting in my chair. I can start feeling more, I feel like more heavy. Um, so yeah, most of the time I can feel it coming. I understand, Laura. Trust me, I understand. But even if you just walk and sit on your porch or sit on your back porch, get some of that natural light in the shade, you'll be surprised how much better you feel doing just one extra thing that you normally cannot do because of your pain. Even if it's the simplest thing. Hey, Crystal. Oh, good, Joanne. That's your That's the extra pain. Yeah, we get a lot of sciatic pain. That I was teasing earlier that when that happens, I always say I'm a pain in my own ass. Right, Crystal, I do that. I'll like do over here and then I'll sit a few minutes and then I'll get up and I'll do some more. Yeah, I do it in shifts. Gotcha, Crystal. I always say that, do a little bit at a time. Like I was saying before, even if you do just one thing that you don't normally do because you're in too much pain, just one thing and just start with that. It'll take some time, Sherry. All right, Jennifer, it was really nice seeing you. It really was. I'm glad you stopped in and you have a good rest of the weekend too. I'll talk to you later. Randy, the kid's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty good. She comes back this month, so I can't wait. Although they've already talked to her about her next out of town trip. They really like sending her out of town. So, but we don't know where, we don't know for how long, we don't know when she's going to take off. So, yes, Laura, baby steps. Seriously, you won't realize how accomplished that you will feel by just doing one thing that you wouldn't normally do because you're in so much pain. All righty. Bye, Jennifer. Right, Crystal. I think the trick with fibro people is finding that fine line because it really does help, especially your mental stuff. If you can move a little bit, but the trick is not to do so much that you flare. It's been difficult. And sometimes I do too much because then you start feeling real good and then you overdo it. Oh, Mary, yes. Sometimes, I mean, right here, it gets so bad sometimes I get a headache. I feel you, Sherry. I've had some 5 a.m. mornings here recently, and 11 o'clock's my time. Didn't get a lot of sleep because I had to wake up so that I could go with my mom. It took me 45 minutes. So all I did was let the dogs out, go to the bathroom, and put clothes on, and it was difficult. Took me 45 minutes. So, oh, that sounds wonderful, Nancy. Do you put tomatoes in it too? I mean, I love just pickles and cucumbers and onions. Try to put a splash, and I mean, just to turn the vinegar a flavor, put milk or heavy cream if you're low carb in there. And I'm talking that much. Then it becomes German cucumber salad. That's what my mom does. I don't, Crystal. The ex had TMJ, but she didn't have fibro. Didn't help her keep her mouth shut, though. Fluffy, was that out loud? Yes, it was. Yeah, it can get bad, Queen. Doesn't it, Mary? It sounded really good. Yeah, Nancy, that's what my mom does, but she usually puts like the German vinegar in it, and then she'll put just a tiny splash of milk in it. Oh, all the things I can't have. Nancy. What I miss? What are you gonna tell the doctor? I missed it. Man, I'm missing my mouse. Mayo. Hey KLB. You snuck in here without saying hi. Oh man, or did I miss it? So I'm sorry. Right. And then you said, thanks, Joanne. I'll talk to my doctor, meaning about your TMJ or well, that's probably instead Nancy putting the honey in it. Probably instead of sugar, just remember honey has a specific flavor though. That's gonna change the taste of your stuff. Nancy, that's okay. Oh, okay, Crystal. Yeah, the ex had to wear a mouthpiece at night so she wouldn't grind her teeth, and then she wasn't really supposed to chew chewing gum, but she did anyway. Oh, gotcha, Nancy. Queen TMJ is when your jaw locks up or it clicks and you grind your teeth at night. Exactly, Mary Jill. You know, up until the day that she and I split up, just the negativity in the house, it kept me flaring. It just kept pulling me down so bad. It was just horrible. Oh, that's terrible, Snicker. Well, the first surgeon screwed up my eye, gave me permanent double vision. Oh, my niece that's in NOLA, she was in one of my videos. She got Botox for her headaches, and it did help her. Well, Mary, they can do blood work for that, can't they? If they have it, man, I would. Cheryl, my niece, she is a tough cookie. She used to be a Marine. She said they hurt. So I was out right there. I hope I never get it. You know, I see those the stripes. That's a wind chime that should be outside, but I hung it there so it wouldn't get messed up. And I have to do stand on a step ladder, and I just don't want to being alone in the house. So, but I see those from the bar, and I see those, and I keep thinking that's like a Whataburger cup. It means I must want fries really bad. Hey, B, do you, Joanne? Yeah, she used to have to also. Crystal, that's why it's still there. Oh, Felicia, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love Whataburgers, but I can't. It's my favorite hamburger. I always want to cheat, and I thought if I do a cheat meal, I want to put it on camera. But then I'm like, no, because I don't. Everybody knows that I'm not supposed to have it, so I don't want to do video on it. But then I would tell you later that I had it because you know me, I tell everything. So I'm thinking if I'm going to tell them I ate Whataburger, I might as well just film it. You've never heard of what before? Snicker? Yes, we do, B. I think it's still here. Felicia, the problem with me on a cheat day, and I keep trying to tell that to my mother because she brings that crap up all the time. Because we were talking about something and I want to try. Oh, okay, Snicker. I want to try. I did a video on it, Snicker. Um, Potato salad because I can't have the potatoes. I want to try and put something else in there. So my mom gets sarcastic and then she's like, but that wouldn't be potato salad. That would be such and such salad. I'm like, no, it'd be mock potato salad. Okay. And then she's like, Fluffy, you can have potato salad. And I try to tell her, no, I can't because I'm not going to have 2 tablespoons of potato salad. I'm going to have about this pile because I'm an all or nothing person. So, and I can't get her to see that. Like when they try to get me to have that piece of pie, just have a sliver. I'm like, I can't because I will sliver it to death till the whole piece is gone. Yeah, KLB, I did that with a another burger joint, and it was really good. Mary, we don't have Costco here. We have Sam's here. It's true, Joanne. I see 28 thumbs up. How many thumbs downs do I have? At least one. I know, Felicia. That's a lot of things. I can't have it because I can't have just a little bit. That would be just enough to make me mad and remember that I'm not supposed to have it. So I'd rather just not eat it. That's the best with me, for me. Yeah, B, I have the biggest problem with that. I know, Laura. I've just, and my mother will be the first one to tell me I'm fat. Oh, okay, Snicker. Yeah, we have Sam's Clubs here. And then I think sometime soon she wants to make spaghetti and meatballs. And I'm just looking at her going, okay, I so can't have any of that. So she's like, well, I'll put a few meatballs off to the side. Well, I know how my mom makes the meatballs. And I'm like, Mom, I said, do you put bread in there? And she's like, just a little. I mean, just a smidge. Okay, Mom. I haven't really talked to her. I inboxed her on Facebook and she apologized. She says, I have a hard time staying connected with people because she really hadn't contacted me. I texted her a couple of times, but she's doing fine. You saw she did a mailbox video, and that's when I inboxed her on Facebook and asked how she was doing. They're doing well, so far as I know. Brandy, my favorite color is red. There you go, Kay. It's the little things. The dogs keep me moving because they have to be taken care of. So I played in a band concert, and then had the fun of grocery shopping. There you go, Mary. KLB, that's what my niece said. They're very painful. I have not Snicker. I did a long time ago, but I can't remember if acorn squash. That's what I've been wanting to pick up. Yeah, I try to pick up a. Oh, thank goodness I still have some. I try to pick up the butter, the Irish butter, Kerrygold, and an even smaller thingy at Aldi's was 2.85. I couldn't believe it. Then I'll delete any political comments, but that's the tariffs. Something's making the price go up. Maybe it's the heat. Cows ain't producing. I don't know. Neck's feeling a little stiff today. Don't look at me like that. You're the one that got down. It got hot, didn't it? Hmm. Oh, the zoodles, Laura. That's what they call them. Oh, KLB, what? You had what? You need to try Kerrygold. I'm telling you, you will fall in love with Kerrygold. I can't explain it. I know that it has a lower water content than American butter. Yeah, Joanne, I think the first round of her injections didn't work, but she hung in there and they started to work. She ended up getting 23, I think, total, like rounds of it. Gotcha, Snicker. Oh, okay, Laura. Welcome back, Sherry. Not much. We're talking about Kerrygold butter, spaghetti squash, food. Decency. What happened, Mary? Whatever happened to decency? What happened? Okay, Kelby, and then get back with me. Let me know. Fluffy, you're full of crap. There's don't like Kerrygold, but you won't say that. That's the spiralizer, where you can make the zoodles where it comes out curly like a curly fry, but it's long because of the zucchini. I haven't either, Joanne. I think the trick is getting all the water out because then puddles of water, kind of like I did with that Korean food and the cabbage noodles. Sherry, I love food too. Now I'm gonna try to reverse that. That's okay, KLB. I know. I'm just teasing. All right, Cheryl, you take care. I'm glad you got to stop by. Y'all, can you believe it's already been an hour I've been on? Okay, Joanne, you'll like it. It's very good. It can get expensive unless you get it on sale. That's why when I was allowed corn, we use it to top it off. Like if we make roasted vegetables, we'll toss them in the Kerrygold butter afterwards because it's too expensive to cook with. Thank you, Sherry. Hey, Tiffany, girl, where you been to? I'm seeing a lot of oldie goldies on here today. I'm so happy. Right, Tiffany. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm getting a handle on my grief, so um not not eating my emotions anymore. So I'm back on track. I understand, Tiffany. That's cool. I just tend to worry and then I'm paranoid. So, all right, Snicker, Daddy comes first. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for all the thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate that. Sherry, I inboxed her on Facebook the day she put out her latest video. She hasn't really kept in contact with me, and I don't like to always be the one to initiate because then I feel like I'm being a pain in the ass. So, and she apologized. She says, I have a hard time staying connected with people, which, she's working a full time job. She's got her kids to take care of by herself now. And so I get all that. You know what I mean? She didn't have a lot of free time as it was. So, yeah, she is Mary. So, as far as I can see, she's doing good. They're just trying to adapt to their new way of, getting a new normal. So, that's a good idea, Joanne. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah. Oh, okay, good, KLB. Do I have any thumbs down? I'm sure I have at least one. My haters led me into a false sense of security. I didn't have any thumbs down for a while, and then yesterday I got two on two of my videos like the same day. So I wish there was a way to put, hey, so there you are. I missed you. Then within the same hour, I posted my Aldi haul. I got one. What'd they do? Go on vacation? I knew it, KLB. They're probably in here watching in a corner like a rat, but that's okay. I know, Sherry. There's sometimes that I find something on Facebook and I want to tag her in it, and then I remember, no, you can't do that because she's not going to see it. Thank you, Mary Jill. That counteracts that one thumbs down. So, it's been hard, Tiffany. It's been hard. Hey, Christy. Thank you. I just saw you comment on it. The notification popped up, but I didn't see what you said. I'll see it later. But I appreciate you watching it. As long as they are nice about it. Are you talking about my haters, Calabi, thumbs downing it or what? She was amazing. Which video, Tiffany? My failed video with the wieners in it? Yeah, I don't get the hate comments from them anymore. I just get the thumbs down. Right. That's all right. I can't please everybody, I suppose. I don't know, Kay. Morbid fascination, maybe. It's all right. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha, Tiffany. I know, Tiffany. You got better though. Okay. I'm hoping to do as many as possible, but I don't want to wear myself out before the wedding. But I've got a couple of things in my mind, dishes to make them low carb. So hopefully, that's why I'm going to rest today and not do a whole lot because I've been out and about. And probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow I will do another. So today or tomorrow, tell her, okay? I don't know about the Twitter analytic, Joanne, but they're a blessing and they'll YouTube, Google is all about popularity, okay? You get a certain rate per views. Like the longer somebody watches your video, your view length, if somebody really likes you, they're going to watch your whole video. So they keep track to all of that. And it's supposed to help you, but it also helps them. The more thumbs up you get, they see you as popular. So I try to do a lot of thumbs up. So the few thumbs down that you get won't counteract that. Somebody says, well, thank you for the view. Yeah, it'll count towards views, but it'll count against you because they have to watch it in order to thumbs down it. They have to start the video. But then if they only do it a few seconds, that counts against you. Yeah, Sherry, the wife couldn't believe I got her to eat it. Make your own. Yeah, Mary, I was talking to Jennifer. I wrote down a brand. Okay, okay. Well, Queen, all you have to think about is what would you put in a sandwich? Just do that for your wrap. You could do cream cheese, add some green onions to it, or get the green onion cream cheese, spread that instead of mayo, ham, lettuce, tomato. That sounds really good. Mary, I got burnt out, but I bought four today. Yes, Tiffany, especially the sausage video where she would look at me and go, and then when I looked away, she looked at y'all and went, it was hilarious. Like I couldn't see her. It was funny. Queen, you could do a BLT wrap, bacon, lettuce, and tomato in a wrap. That would taste really good. You could even do a club wrap where you could do like chicken strips, breaded chicken strips. I can't have the breading, but breaded chicken strips and bacon, lettuce, and tomato in a wrap. Oh my God, that sounds good. That sounds good, Sherry. Absolutely, Kay. Hey, just Christy. Glad you could make it. Now, did y'all get notified of my live? Because some people are missing it. My notifications are messed up or something. Well, you wanted suggestions. Shauna, make your own lunch meat. You could do a chicken breast and cook it and then slice it up yourself. They sell turkey breasts now where you could put the turkey breast in the oven and cook it and then slice it. because that way you could season the turkey any way you want it. You could do chipotle chicken, put that adobo sauce that you get from the cans of chipotle jalapenos, smear that all over the top. All right, B, thank you for stopping in. Oh, gotcha, Kay. Yeah, Shauna, you could make your own. They really are, Joanne. I still don't understand it all, but the more popular you are, the more of your rate of your, like, even if people skip the first 5 seconds, I get a percentage of that. And the more popular I am and the more subscribers that I have, the higher that rate is. That's why YouTubers constantly tell y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I think you should, KOB. But sometimes, like Views on the Road, I have been subscribed to her from the very beginning. And then the other day I went to start watching because I got behind on everybody's. And when I got to her channel, they unsubscribed me. There was no way that I would unsubscribe to her. So I had to resubscribe to her and hit my bell notification. I was mad. Shauna, you can use a microwave, but if you get one of the big toaster ovens, you could use that instead of your big oven. Because I'll use my toaster oven before I'll turn on that big oven. And you could even microwave your meats. You really could. Hey, Leslie. Right? That was a funny one, Leslie. And that's okay. Queen, because I wanted something to rhyme, and at that time the wife would have been mad had I said fatty hates fibro. So I used to have a T-shirt that said I'm not fat, I'm just fluffy, and so fluffy hates fibro. Kind of, when I hate fibro. So that's how I got that. Just need lunch ideas for teaching. Shauna, you could do the wraps. Oh, good, Kay. I used to eat them all the time. It's just that I don't eat enough of them to justify buying them. So if I were to do one, I would probably use my low carb flour tortillas. But I used to eat them a lot. The wife used to eat them a lot. We would eat them a lot at the prison because you could still do your work, grab one, even if you did just put salad in there, because you could make yourself a salad and throw it in the wrap. So we would could carry it around. I don't know, KOB. I think they lower the numbers to help them out financially. Laura, get that toaster oven out the box, okay? You could do a lot. I cook chicken in there, chicken strips and stuff. It comes with a metal tray, like a baking tray. You put foil on there. You can roast vegetables in a toaster oven. Sherry, I'm sure it stays moisture in a crock pot. That's what the Instapot is good for. Okay, I just told you. Well, if you can do it in your big oven, you can do it in a toaster oven. Leslie. Well, Crystal, are you talking about the wraps themselves? Laura, you don't need instructions. Just turn the dial on. Huh. That could be Joanne. But it's been the whole 2 years that I've been on YouTube. Me too, Queen. I like it because you can do what you do in the oven and it doesn't heat up your whole house. Okay, that is so unfair. Do not blame it for your inability to use a toaster oven, okay? I don't use the Instapot because it's such a big one. I mean, I use it sometimes, but I must admit, because it sits on the counter because of how I have to do dishes. And so it gets in the way before I can do the pot itself. Yeah. Hey, Cupcake. Thank you, Cup. Yeah, Crystal, I don't really watch my sodium too much. I mean, I watch how I salt my food, and of course I don't do ramen because I can't have the noodles. But I get what you're saying. Some people really need to watch the sodium. So good idea, good suggestion, because that's a big difference. 450 and 200. Laura, okay, any excuse will do, Laura. Whatever, Kay. Okay, Laura, good. Now this is the disclaimer. If Laura's house burns down, it's not my fault. Sherry, watch the reviews on whatever air fryer that you get because my daughter thought about that, but she looked at the reviews and they're really mixed. I know Kimmy, Kate, the one of the most popular YouTubers. She loves her air fryer, and she makes her French fries come out real crispy. Leslie, I'm glad I can help. Some people get confused about the carbs. There you go, KLB. Do you, Crystal? Me too, but I'm on blood pressure meds. But my daughter, now I'm so salt sensitive because my daughter did that. She brought us all the way down. That's why that pimento cheese was so salty for me. And in the past, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. You could put pimento cheese in a wrap, Queen. She, yeah, she really wanted that. Okay, to make 40. Exactly, Joanne. Exactly. Crystal, are you talking about the one who's engaged now? She really sticks to a lot of Korean food. Right, Sherry? The only reason I'm being able to go to this wedding next weekend is because my daughter used her frequent flyer miles and got me the hotel room for the nights that I'm going to be there for free. So neither one of us had to pay for it. And I'm a cheap date, free breakfast. Not that I'll get up in time for the breakfast, but still. Okay, Queen. Of course, my mother, being my mother, right at the heels of telling her that I want to make a mock potato salad for my peeps, uh, and she said, "You can have potato salad." No, I can't. She's like, "Well, what are you gonna do when you go to when you go to the wedding?" And I'm like, "I can eat salad. There's lots of things I can have if I go out to eat. I just have to be careful. It's not like I'm going to throw caution to the wind and come back with a 600 blood sugar because I can't control myself." Oh, wow, Joanne. Interesting. Oh, I'm glad you did refresh. My chat keeps going away. Laura, no, my mother is not lacking in opinion. No. My mom's 76. So you didn't like it, Joanne? Yeah, people either really love them or really hate them. Yeah, Mary, it's gonna be I keep thinking about it in my head. I may make a small batch and see if it like is gross. So if you don't see it, that means that it was gross. True about getting away from a flavor or substance. I turned a lady of a certain age recently, and about 1 year ago, said I needed to cut out sugar. I'm so turned off now. It gives me the jeebs. You're turned off by what? Sugar or cauliflower rice? That would be too small. When we do potato salad, we have hunks of potato. I love potato too, Sherry, but I can't have it. Too much potatoes. Oh, yeah, Leslie. That's the way I am with salt now. Kind of makes me mad because the pimento was a letdown. I got to be able to bite into some substance, Sherry. I mean, some of them can be mushy, kind of like guacamole. I don't like it creamy. I want it chunky. All right, Shauna. I appreciate you stopping by. Yes, Mary. I can have egg salad, tuna salad, chicken salad. Have y'all ever had curry chicken salad? Like, take like a chicken breast or chicken thighs and you cook them in the pan and you add curry powder to it, then dice it up and make chicken salad. That is flipping awesome. I like some kind of texture. That's why in my chicken salad and tuna salad, I'll add celery because then you get to crunch. I know some people put nuts in their chicken salad to give it that crunch. I don't know. Mary, it is good. Oh, thank you, Shauna. You would have liked her. She was a very special woman. She sure was. I miss her a lot. Me too, Leslie. I will, especially my sisters. Oh my gosh, I will. It's like, you know what? Don't give me the barbecue. Don't give me just a big old plate of potato salad. Thank you. Yeah, remember, yeah, my old videos. I used to hair my hair up all the time, and then I chopped it off and couldn't. Oh, all the birds getting the to bathe and getting the food in the sun. Bye, Shauna. What sounds good, Nasty? Nancy, I called you Nasty. I'm sorry, Nancy. The curry chicken salad, yeah, that's good. Uh, that's good, Queen. I also like to put it on crackers, but yeah, in a wrap is good. Girl, just pull up a chair in front of the stove or put it all together sitting at the table. That's what I have to do. That the Those dumplings that I made, the cabbage pork dumplings that I made, took a lot out of me. I was so sore the next day. I hardly moved the next day. And that took me a while to get it all together. I had to prepare it in shifts. Then I sit there sore going, now I remember why I don't cook like this anymore. I believe it, Mary. I used to take a burger and take the top off, salt the meat, right, and close it. And then I would take a bite, salt in the bitten area, and do that over and over again. Oh, yeah, I was bad. So I totally feel you. Yeah, Sherry, that's the way to do it. I'm at my kitchen table. I mean, when I first got that Korean stove that I use for my cook bongs, sometimes I would use that so I could sit and cook just meals that I don't put on video. Oh, wow, Christy, that's not good. You really do, Christy. Then you can control what items you put in it, and then there are no preservatives in it. Well, not that many preservatives because you're going to have preservatives in your mayo or your Miracle Whip, whichever you use, but you know what I'm saying. There you go, KLB. My mother was so against that until she really couldn't stand very long, and now she has a stool. She took my advice and she has a stool. I can't use a stool in here, the one that I used at the old house, because the kitchen's too small. All right, Nancy, we're going to Nancy's house. Oh my goodness, yeah. The tobacco tends to numb your taste, so she probably couldn't taste how much salt she was using. Leslie, I can understand that. Keep in your mind, at least you are going to the store. Use a riding wheelchair if you have to keep yourself active. It sucks, but because you have it now, you have to try really hard to come to terms with your new normal. I think that's one of the hardest things for a fibro sufferer is that your life is never going to be the same again. And so you have to say, okay, I'm not going to get my old body back. I have this now. How can I make my world better for me? And when you can come, and I have my days, or I get mad and I hate it. And, you know, uh, what I call a pity party day, but then I, lift myself up and say, okay, now I've got to keep going. I woke up today. Now, can I get out of bed? Okay, I'm out of bed. Okay, I'm gonna go to the living room. You know what? I'll bet you if I have some caffeine, that'll help. And so sometimes you have to take it hour by hour. See, Joanne, I've heard people do that. Okay, the nuts in the salad, I don't know. Wow, I bet you, Nancy. Sherry. Really, pull it out because you can grill and sit at your kitchen table and grill and cook. That's your saving grace right there. Savvy, I do not. Exactly, Mary. You have to. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to quit feeling guilty. It's not our fault we got this. So now we have to adjust ourselves. There you go. Well, if you run out of laundry, Tina, you can just come over. I have about 2 loads I need done. So I'm glad you stopped in, though. Hey, Princess. That's going pretty good. Queen, it's so frustrating. Y'all can see how the words, I'll start a sentence and then I'll forget what the hell I was going to say. But I don't edit any of that because I want y'all to feel like you're at my house sitting in on the couch. And if you were, hey, Jules, then sunflower nuts and broccoli slaw, you would see me stumbling on my words. So it happens. Exactly, KLB. You have to. You have to. You have to take care of you. Leslie, but you have an answer. You have to quit getting freaked out. It's going to be painful. You know that all in physical therapy. But if you get it, imagine how much more mobile that you're going to be, that your mobility issues go away to a certain extent. Take a deep breath and go have it done. It would be worth it to you because what you're doing now isn't working, right? It's making you grumpy and it's making you depressed. So you really need to reconsider having it done. Doing pretty good, Jules. Enjoying this Sunday with y'all. Thank you, Mary. I can't be any other way. And then you haven't taken it out of the box, Sharon. See, we all took a vote, Leslie, and we vote you get it done. Yep, Joanne, exactly. You have a new normal now. Hey, Kenny. Kenny, it's hot here in Texas, ain't it? I was telling them earlier, Texans got to go to hell to get cool. All right, Sherry. I want to hear it in the comment. I want to hear that you used it, dang it. All right, Mary. Now I'm talking low carb, and Mary's going to tell me she's mixing a cake. Yeah, I was just talking to some of my people from England and the UK. It's unusually hot there now these days. Laura, if your knee braces are working, I'd say then use your knee braces. Exactly, KLB. Leslie, you quit talking. There you are. I hope we were hurting your feelings and you took off. Yeah, you can go hiking once you get that knee replaced and get the physical therapy done. Man, that you could get back to all of that. Gotcha, Jules. Welcome back, Snicker. Exactly, Joanne. Yeah. Any Sherry, any weather extremes are bad. I understand, Snicker. Daddy first. I'm sure, Queen. Oh, Nancy, uh, surgeries are just scary. My eye got surgery on. I got surgery on my eye twice within a 15, 16-day period. Oh, he's in SoCal. Nancy, got you, Laura. Nancy, you need the knee surgery. Y'all need the knee surgery, get the knee surgery. I mean, I'm fortunate that I don't need knee replacement right now because I would be the worst patient ever. I just really cannot take pain, but if I really needed it, I would get it done. Just my daughter would probably move out and I'd have to have a nurse to help me. Queen, it wasn't easy. Oh, wow, Snicker. I hope your aunt's doing well. Yeah, I watched, and here I'm telling you, get the surgery. Now I'm fixing to scare you. The physical therapy after it was difficult. The ex could take some pain, but she hung in there and she did the exercises when the physical therapist wasn't there, and she has full mobility of that knee, and that's just to keep scar tissue from attacking the fake part of that knee replacement. But she was happy that she did it. Yeah, KLB, she should not watch the knee replacement videos on YouTube. KLB, if we're trying to talk her into it, she doesn't need to watch those. Wow, Nancy. But Nancy, you got to think differently about that though. How long are you going to do that 40 hours plus with a crappy knee? Eventually, it's going to start affecting your job. Better now while you can do the 40 hours, take the time off, and then go back. Because if it starts to wear out, you're going to miss more and more work and work less and less hours for a longer period of time. Good. Glad to hear it, Snicker. Just Christy, you need to throw away your salt. I think what helped us is we went to like the pink salt, the Himalayan pink salt, the sea salt, because even though it's still sodium, you need less to make it taste as much as the regular salt that you use. No, Sherry, because because fibro brain, we have constant pain and stuff because our brains process pain differently than a person who doesn't have fibro. And I read an article, I don't remember what it said about surgery and people with fibro. I think that's why when I got my surgeries done on my eye, it took me longer to recover than the average person because of the pain. My tattoo, my daughter, within a couple of days, her pain was gone. But right in here, I had pain for 3 weeks. So, no, KLB. Now, these are like surgery of a knee replacements, what I'm talking about. See, Leslie, that's your problem. But just remember, you're going to be knocked the hell out when they do yours. Thank you, Queen. You didn't know what, Snicker? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your husband. Is it going well? Non-Hodgkin's follicular lipoma. Wow, that's a mouthful. I've heard of non-Hodgkin's, but how's he doing on it? It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. Oh, gotcha, Snicker. Yeah, we process pain a lot differently. Oh, okay. But remission is at least something, right, Nancy? I mean, there is a chance that it'll come back, but or resurge or whatever you call it. But remission is good. Thank goodness he's in remission at least. Oh, thank you, Leslie. That's good advice, KOB. Yeah, feels like it, Laura, don't it? Sometimes you'll see me struggle like in a video. I'm thinking, what is that? I do that word. And then when I realize the word I couldn't remember, I'm like, really, really, Fluffy? You couldn't freaking remember that word? Queen, I have no idea. Oh, the meniscus tear. Now, I'm telling Leslie to get her knee replaced, but meniscus tears, I have a torn meniscus in my kneecap and I won't have it worked on because I really think that's what my ex had surgery first on her meniscus, and that's the knee she got replaced. I think that it ended up causing her knee to wear down. Sherry, it didn't go well with mom, right? Sherry, with any like surgery back, especially the knee replacement, because like with the knee replacement, because my mom got back fusion, hers was only good for 2 years. But with knee replacement, you have a foreign object in your knee, and of course they have to kind of sand down the shape of your knee area. But your body wants to attack it with scar tissue, and then it kind of seizes up that fake joint. So that's why the physical therapy is so intense to keep the scar tissue from getting on there. Oh, good, Nancy. My goodness. Cancer, open heart surgery, bless his heart. Gotcha, Laura. Snicker, so glad it's raining. Here, with my luck, it would rain so little, it would be enough steam to come off. Steve, if you're still in the room from Houston, did it rain at all down there? Sherry. Oh, okay, Nancy. No, Leslie, not really, because I couldn't do much. We could email. You could email me and you could gripe me out and cuss me out. God dang it, Fluffy, your ass told me to do this surgery and now I regret it, you stupid bitch. can take it out on me. I can take it. I don't think my mother did. I think they made her do physical therapy for her back. I cannot remember. But the knee surgery, definitely, that's some intense physical therapy. Sherry, can you almost connect them? I've only had three surgeries, two in my eye and my C-section. That's the only surgeries I think I've ever had. Can't think of any more. The eye one was enough. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I'm glad I can help, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of nervous about losing all this weight because then, with hanging skin, the weight, I mean, the skin removal surgery I hear is like super, super painful. Dang, Sherry. So just thinking about that, I'm like, how bad it would it be to live with all the loose skin? I'll just get me some super tight Spanx, shove all the extra fat in there, wriggle it around to make it look like normal. Because I watch my 600-pound life and what they go through with the skin removal. But I think the second surgery that I had on this eye was done by the chief of plastic surgery, and I would want him to do the skin removal if I ever had to have it done. Oh, good, Snicker. Did Steve leave me? There's only 17 in the room. That's what I kept saying, Sherry, that I looked younger because all my fat was like filling in all my wrinkles. I've never heard that, Leslie. When the ex got it done, she was in a regular hospital, knocked the hell out, and they kept her one night because they found uh, her doctor said they have found that really giving you the meds, at least for the first 24 hours, the pain medication helps you in the long run. And then and since she's, out for most of the night, they put her in this device that kept her knee like she was rowing for the scar tissue. They kept her knee, like you're riding a bicycle. They kept her knee going all night. Sherry. I know, Nancy. What's up with that? Wow. Yeah, I'm sure that should be able to be an option, Leslie, or I'd see another knee doctor. I've never heard of that. Could be something new. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Everybody say hi to Vicky. This is my YouTube family. We're all a crazy bunch. We just got through talking about food, of course. Now we're talking about surgery. I know. Okay, I'll be right. Look, you know what? Knock me out. Wake me up when you're done, okay? Hey, Greg. I'm in Vicky. I'm in Texas, and it is 2:25 p.m. Yeah, when they told me I had a torn meniscus and I was in a lot of pain, and because when you have a torn meniscus, it feels like you have a ball of tinfoil up under your kneecap. So every time you walk, it scrapes. And I didn't want to have surgery, so they offered an injection in the knee. And I'm like, you put the needle like right in my knee, and they're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we spray it to numb it first. I'm like, then send me home with a can of numbing spray. I'll just do that. Y'all know how I feel about needles. He laughed, but didn't send me home with a can of spray. And I did not get the needle in the knee. Couldn't do that. Cool. Hello, husband Colin, Vicky's husband Colin. Leslie. Okay. Yeah, my brother-in-law, the one that I go to see, he is a nurse, but he works on the insurance side of it. And if you're stable, then yeah, they want you your the least amount of stay. But the hospital we use, they said that it's a new thing. Of course, that was 6 years ago, maybe. Uh, that with major surgery like that, they like to keep you overnight and just really pump you with the pain meds. They say that it helps with healing. But then they're worried about blood clots because if you're bedridden for too long, then they don't want you to get a blood clot. So good, Sherry. I'm glad you like it. I did, Nancy. His name is Colin. What were you doing? I'm all, hi, Colin. What were you doing? Vicky, all I'm doing is trying to keep my carbs at 20 or less a day. That I'm not counting calories or anything like that. All I'm doing is keeping my carbohydrates 20 carbs or less every day. Yes, Leslie. She worked corrections and she needed her knee. And they wanted her to wait until she was 56. And at the time, she was only 47, I think. And working corrections, you can't do that. And so the surgeon said it's all about quality of life. He said the reason that they normally want you to wait is you can only have two knee replacements in one leg in a lifetime. I guess because of what they have to do to bones to put a fake knee in there. But he knew that it was her quality of life was being affected. So yeah, absolutely. She didn't regret it. Call it, right, Laura? Yeah, I feel like the Rice Krispie cereal. I thought 90 in the is it the before the 90 days is coming on now, right? Because I keep seeing it advertised. That's okay. I was teasing you, Nancy. No need to apologize. Woohoo, 41 thumbs ups. Thank you all. Hey, Mirella. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. How are you? You should, Nancy. You get creative, it's not going to be so bad. If you had to have like just plain lettuce all the time, and if I couldn't eat creatively or whatever, I think I would fail myself. You just got to think, okay, if this is low carb, then I could, Good to hear it, Barella. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Corrections is prison work. Yes, I used to be a corrections officer. I had to quit because of my fibro in my eye. I really miss it. That's where I met Sarge. Gotcha, Joanne. Oh, that's terrible that they did it by accident. No, Leslie, beans are so high in carbs. And the best one that's the best for you, black beans, please. I don't even want to talk about how many carbs are in black beans. Hey, Brighton, now there's a name I hadn't seen in forever. How are you, Brighton? Mike, where have you been, son? It has been a while. I hope you're okay. I hope it's just because you've been busy. I'm doing pretty good today. Vicky, I have some stories, and yeah, the Texas prison system stays short of officers. They have a shortage all the time. Glad to hear it, Brighton. Cool. I bet you that was awesome. Going to Columbia. Did you run into Paula from 90 Day Fiance? As far as I know, Vicky, I contacted her after I saw her put the video up, and because she hadn't really spoken to me, and I don't always be want to be the one to text because then I feel like I'm being a pain in the ass. And she apologized, said she's really bad at keeping in contact with people, but you know, she's got two kids to take care of on her own now and working a full time job, so I am mad at her. I just wanted to make sure she was all right. And she's doing fine. Who's pregnant? No, she had a miscarriage, Sherry, unless she's pregnant for a second time. Oh, man. Mike, because you could have missed that red hair on the street. She's gorgeous, but I think she's being very unfair to her husband. See, after the two where they all sit together at the end of the show, she was mad at her hubby because he really wasn't ready for a baby. And that was the last that I had seen, that she wanted to spend some time away from him because he wasn't ready to have kids and she was mad. So I did not know that she's pregnant again. No, Leslie, I have fibromyalgia all over. My eye, I fell down a flight of steps and cracked my orbital floor. And so they had to put a metal plate to keep the eyeball in place. The first doctor screwed up and put it in wrong. And so the second doctor had to do surgery on it again and put it in correctly. And because the first doctor screwed up, I have permanent double vision in my eye. And that's why I wear these glasses to make me see one image. It makes you mad. I like Russ. She's being unfair. I'm sure she is, Vicky. Thank you, Mike. I think a lot of them um, were because of Sarge, wanting updates and stuff. And that's okay because I did never had a problem with that. And it seems like they're staying. So that's what I'm happy for. I mean, I would have understood now that she's passed away and everything if they went to unsubscribe to me. I could totally understand that, but I'm glad they're staying. Enjoy the Aldi's Hall, Leslie. And it was nice having a conversation with you. Yeah, and I had talked to a lawyer about suing the first doctor, but you have to prove that he did it maliciously. So because it was an accident, he ruined my career. Sweet tea, Sherry. Why are you drinking sweet tea? Bye, Leslie. You take care. I'm just kidding, Sherry. Have that tea. Oh, Molly. Molly. Yeah, y'all saw me that 12 pack of Diet Pepsi. All right, Nancy. Happy napping. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I love Aldi's. It's small that I can move around in there, make it through the whole store. Hey, Lauren. And love their prices. Their food is good. Oh, okay, Joanne. I know all about naps. That's what I tell a lot of the fibro people. Like I'm on several pages on Facebook, and they talk about sleep deprivation, and a lot of them say, "Well, I don't take a nap because that's going to ruin my being able to sleep later." Well, I'm like this with a fibro person: sleep is never guaranteed. Insomnia can pop up at any time. So if you need to take a nap at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but you refuse to do it, there's not a guarantee that even if you're so tired because you forced yourself to stay up, that when it's time for you to go to bed at 10 or 11 o'clock, that you're going to be able to do it. For a fibro person, sleep is never guaranteed when you think you're going to sleep. So I'm all for, if you're tired enough to think you need a nap, you take a nap. Vicky, I don't talk politics on here, politics or religion. I do have an opinion on Mr. Trump, but I'd rather not say. I haven't had the chick. Are they breaded? Because I can't have them. But yeah, I love breaded chicken patties. You can make a sandwich. You can cut them up. Yeah, like you. You could use breaded chicken patties to make chicken fried chicken. Throw some white gravy on top of it. Oh yeah, Jules. Yes, Leslie, that cuts down on them spending money on losing carts, because as soon as you put it back where they're supposed to go, the quarter pops right back out. So yeah. Bye bye, Queen. You have a great day. Now, not really, Leslie, because with the pay toilet, you don't get your money back. But with the quarter, as soon as you put it back and you shove the chain back in there to lock it, your quarter pops back out. Mike. I have some strong opinions, Mike. I just choose not to share them. That's what I was asking Mike. I don't think he said. KLB, they do. My Aldi's has two of them. But when I started to push myself more physically, I'm able to walk Aldi's on my own. Now, by the time I get out the store, I can't do no more. But yeah. Okay, Leslie, you take care. Gotcha, Mike. Are you allowed to say what former vice president, or you choose not to say? It's okay if you don't want to say. Oh wow, KOB. I know for a while that like they had them when I was writing in them, and then I stopped writing in them, and I thought, well, it's a good thing because they stopped having them in there. But I think because one of them got left out in the rain, it wasn't working. But now they're back. I love breaded chicken patties. Even the ones at the prison, they used to be really good. Sherry. Really? Could you see yourself? Because I would try to look it up to see if I could see you. How cool. Okay, KLB. KLB, you could probably call them and ask them. Maybe they don't leave them out. Maybe you have to ask for them and they can bring one out to you. Vicky. Not here, Vicky. Some of them think that they're too good to pee in somebody else's pot. Was that out loud, Fluffy? Yes, it was. Mike, I got you. Nuh-uh, KLB, nuh-uh. Right, Vicky? Yeah, I hear y'all the last few years y'all have had some incredibly hot weather that y'all aren't used to. Man, I want to go to London. No, I want to go to the town that had the show Broadchurch, where not Broadchurch, the spinoff from Doctor Who that Captain Jack was in charge of. Can't remember. A Broadchurch keeps coming in my head, but that's not right. Torchwood? I can't remember. I think so, Vicky. Never heard of it. Captain Jack. He did a spinoff where they took care of stuff like that, and he was the main character. And the town that they were in looked really cool. Let's see who's eating. Excuse my house. See my messy kitchen table. Not everything's put up. Who's eating? Does that all the time, y'all. Because she picks out the little bits, and then little man will come by and get the rest of the bits. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, they love it. So when the kid sends me stuff or she has stuff sent from Amazon, every cardboard box they think is a bark box. Then they get disappointed when it's not anything for them. Go ahead and finish eating, dear girl. I'm not stopping you. Don't get too full. As soon as I get off of here, I'll feed y'all some wet. Yeah, it's Sunday. I don't allow Miss Molly Tamale up here close to me because she has this bad habit of going like that. And with my PTSD with my eye, I'm always afraid she's just going to snag my eye because she's taken my daughter's glasses off her person. So I'm real paranoid about my eye. Really? Really? All right, y'all. 2 minutes, 22 seconds, and the conversation's slowing down, which is fine. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. The dogs need, they have, well, I'm fixing to tell them goodbye so I can feed your butt. Okay. So don't moan and groan. No. Right, Sherry? They do the same thing. They do the same thing because they know I'm a messy eater and I could drop something at any time. Oh, happy birthday, Hooch. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I thank y'all so much for dropping by. I think 2 hours and 23 minutes is a good, decent live. I appreciate it. 45 thumbs up. I'm so happy to see that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. It's been nice chatting with y'all too. Yeah, but they don't know that till you drop it, Sherry. Love y'all. Bye.